Okay, so I am in the car and I just kind of wanted to do some talking. Like I'm looking at my skin and my scales, my dryness has reduced like over 80%. It's absolutely insane. And it's been about a year since I started making like my own skincare products. And this is not necessarily to promote it because of course I do want you guys to use it. I know there's some people who are allergic to colloidal oatmeal and stuff like that, but I would love for people with eczema, TSW skin to try my products. But my most important point that I wanted to make is that healing takes time. And obviously, I know a lot of people grow frustrated with hearing that because when you're in the midst of a storm, like, bro, when my skin was like last year, my skin was like weeping every time I got out the shower. It was very dry, very scaly, very thick and inflamed. It was very hard to be in that state with my skin. It's just like it's just like just keep pushing, and I don't know how else to put it. I don't know how else to motivate somebody to like stick it through with their skin. Like, it's so hard, and because I've gone through this like before, it definitely was a little bit easier. It doesn't mean that it wasn't hard at all and stuff like that. For me, I'd have to pretend that I didn't have hard days where I was just like, oh my gosh, like, bro. You know what I mean? For me, I just really wanted to show you that like it's possible. It is truly, truly possible for your skin to um be restored. It's possible for your skin to um heal. And the gag is, and it's not really the gag, but this is the largest organ of our body. Our skin is the largest organ of our body, and that's why it takes so long. And what may feel like so long for us is like, again, what's so crazy is like when you get a cut, right, and you put a band-aid on, you take that band-aid off. If it's not healed within the next day or even the next day, it's good within the next 2 days. And I just like to put it into perspective where it's just kind of like you have a million tiny cuts, right? And these cuts are just happen to, and I'm using cuts as a metaphor and stuff like that. You have these cuts that are scaly, that are dry, that have lesions, that is inflamed and stuff. So you have all of these, and you can't put on one big band-aid per se, but you can have different things that you use every day. And I think for me, instead of like looking at it as a whole picture, like how far my skin has gone, I try to take it day by day, because day by day is the thing that's going to help you to navigate it. Like, okay, today I had an okay skin day. There's been days where I was like, oh, my skin was so good yesterday, but today is looking a little different, and I'm like, no, what happened? And then I have to just see what is it that my skin needs in this present moment, versus, yeah, I'm coming to you. This is my favorite shawl, bro. Like, I literally got another one. But I have to look at it as that, where I'm just kind of like, yeah, taking it day by day, paying attention to how I feel versus how my skin looks. Because if you pay attention to how your skin feels, you will always find yourself feeling like it's never enough and stuff. Like, for me, if I, like, again, my skin has gotten so far, but when I went to the dermatologist and stuff, she was just like, like, oh no, like, we need to get you help and stuff, versus me, where I was just like, dang, my skin has gotten so much better. But other people are not going to see that. And the thing is, with having such a visual skin condition, a visual a physical ailment that everyone can see, people are never going to be satisfied with your skin unless it was completely free, of any acne, any marks, anything and stuff like that. Like, somebody may look at me and still feel like, oh girl, you still got these, this hyperpigmentation on your leg, but I'm not inflamed, I'm not as scaly as I was. And that's why you really have to just, number one, take your own skin journey into your own hands. And I cannot stress this enough. That's why, like, for me, when it comes to sharing and talking about certain stuff, like people are like, what did you use? What did you do? I didn't change anything. I didn't even change my diet. For me, recently, I haven't been eating sugar as much. Like, I just don't have a craving for it. I did start drinking some this prebiotic tea. It's lemon ginger. It's by, how do you say, Bigelow tea. You can find it at Publix or really at any supermarket and stuff. It's a lemon ginger with probiotics. And but the whole not eating sweets, that's only just happened like within the last maybe month, 2 months, where I'm like, I'm a dessert girly. I'm like, come on, where the dessert at? Like, I'm ready. I'm only eating this meal to have dessert after and stuff like that. But now it's changed. So for me, I'm never going to be the person to tell you to change your diet, because I simply feel like, obviously we know topical is not the only solution, but if you have a baby, a newborn baby, like, you can't feed them everything. So I couldn't tell you to, hey, don't give your baby this one. It's just like, you know, it's just so different. Everyone's skin is different. But my main point is that, like, healing is happening whether you see it or not. Healing is happening whether you see it or not. Healing is happening whether you see it or not. And having such a visual skin condition can make you feel like the healing is not happening. When my thing is, you can't see what's going on inside of your body. When we have those cuts on our hands, we cannot see our bodies healing it. We only wake up the next day and we don't have the cut anymore. And you have to keep on believing that. You have to trust in your body to know that if I'm trying to repair the largest skin organ, I'm gonna need some time. Your body says I'm gonna need some time. And I think that you really have to just got to take it day by day. That's why day by day is better than trying to look at your skin as a whole, because somebody will still see my body and still not be satisfied. Like, I could have chosen mindset to be like, oh, well, I still have this, that, and the third. But I'm like, no, day by day, this has gotten so much more better. And I just really want you guys to see that, like, the proof is there. Like, the body heals, but the body needs time to heal. The same way when you have a cold, your body, you know, yes, you can be healed instantaneously. Yes, you can. In the name of Jesus, you can. But a lot of times these things need time to heal. That's just kind of just what it is. Like, it's kind of like the same way when we come to God, like, you know, like, okay, Lord, you got my life. And then we expect things to be like instantaneously. And he's like, no, I gotta repair you. I gotta fix you up. I gotta rebuild. I have to heal the pieces of you that's broken. And that's exactly what your skin is doing. It's rebuilding the skin, the barrier that is broken. We already have a faulty, quote unquote, weak barrier. So it's a very you have to extend yourself grace, because I think for me, that's why I'm like, I cannot, you know, because you grow up with the one who is the skin that is out there. People with normal skin are never going to be satisfied, but you also cannot take what people with normal skin say serious. Like, you have normal skin, baby. This was never gonna do it for you. So you have to also not let their words, not let their stares get to you, because again, they don't understand that, yo, my skin is doing good for me. That's why when I was a dermatologist, I was like, oh girl, I would rather be like this for a little bit than go back on them things. And again, you can't, like, you know, obviously she's a dermatologist and stuff, but like, really, when it comes to people with like normal skin, you cannot let how they see your skin affect how you see your skin. That's it. I'm gonna end it on that. You cannot let how other people see your skin affect how you see your skin. You bathe with this thing, you sleep with this thing, you scratch this thing, you deal with this thing every single day. So for me, she saw my skin and was going like da da da, and I'm like, oh, y'all should have seen how this was before. But I'm gonna end it on that note. Do not let other people's perception of your skin deflect yours or change yours. And this goes for in general. Do not let anybody's opinion of like your life or how you live your life. Obviously, I would want you to live a safe life and stuff. And I feel like as long as you're being safe, you're being, you know, whatever it is, don't let other people's opinions, you know, divert you and stuff like that. Some of us chose different career paths that people feel like, oh, you don't make no money. And it's like, baby, people got to go through life to get there and stuff, and you just happen to be witnessing that. And I think when people are bearing witness to your journey, they're clocking everything, and that can be very annoying. But I say all this to say that you have to give your body time. Like, I don't know how else to put it, because this is a year later. Like, my skin, I don't have the turkey neck that was literally there And it's just so crazy. Like, I'm just a walking miracle ×2. I went through TSW before, going through it again, didn't use steroids this time. I'm just back in the same place that I went through TSW before. And I'm just kind of like, I just really want you to understand. That's why I'm like, I would rather you write like, oh my gosh, this sucks, this sucks, this sucks a million times, and you stop believing that your skin is gonna heal. Because yeah, like when I was first going through my TSW journey, I'd be like, affirmations, what's that gonna do? And it's not to say that I don't do them now, but you know, for me, I'm still kind of like, you just got to give everybody time. Remember what I said. Don't let nobody tell you what to do with your skin. And don't let nobody's look or what they think you should be doing with your skin change what you do with your skin. And remember, the skin journey is yours. Like, I can't stress this enough. And you know, like, just take it day by day. That's the best way you're going to be able to handle having a skin condition like this, day by day. Thank y'all for tuning in. I love you. I pray you have a great day. I ask that you, I don't know if anybody believes in God. I believe in God, but give him all your problems. Leave all your physical ailments, all your sicknesses, give it to him. And just keep your eyes on him. That's the best way. That's the way I've been able to like really not look at my skin and go, you know what I mean? And it's just kind of like, my skin testimony is a testimony in itself. And yeah, so like I said, I love y'all. If you have any questions, any comments, you can comment below. Y'all, I was trying to go to the beach today, but anyways, bye.